Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chisholm and today I'm going to be reviewing my Sony handycam. This is the Sony handycam DCR SX63. Looks like this. Handycams are becoming more popular with more and more people appreciating the nostalgia associated with these little camcorders. About the camera. You record the video by opening the camera. You hear that sound and that means that it's on. To start recording, you're gonna want to hit this record button on the back. When it says recording up here, that means you're recording. This camera also takes pictures. So this button up top here, you press it and then it'll switch from camera to video mode. You can hit this photo button and you can take pictures, you can take selfies. You can flip this back and forth so you can take selfies or you can take videos of everyone else. I will say the battery life on this is pretty good. I can take it out for multiple days without the battery dying. As for charging, I charge it with this cord. It came with it. This is a Sony AC power adapter. If you look here, you can see the model. I'll also read it out. The model is AC-L200D. This is what the part that goes into the camera looks like. So there's a little flap on the side. One is for AV, so I think that's like connecting it to TVs and stuff. And then the other is DC in. And you would put it into the DC in part and then just plug the other side into the wall. And then while it's charging, you should be able to notice this orange light on the side, so that's how you'll know it's charging. The camera is actually also touchscreen, so you'll be able to get to the menu and everything just by pressing on stuff from this flip out screen. So you can check out the menu, you can go to your settings, you can play stuff back. I will say though that because this is like an older device, the touchscreen is not as intuitive as like say an iPhone or like a touchscreen computer. So you kind of need to press down a little bit harder than you normally would. It doesn't have flash or anything fancy like that, but it does have this little camera light. Yeah. So if you're in the dark, you can get a little bit of light. Obviously, it's not gonna do that much, but it's better than nothing, you know? Where to find cameras? I would recommend you get your camera secondhand. I think it's much easier to find handycams secondhand. I would say flea market, thrift, Depop, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace would be my main places to find them. I got mine on eBay. And I would recommend that you also get yours on eBay. I paid $227.83. I know that a lot of people are able to find theirs cheaper, but mine, I think the reason why it was so much was because one, it was for sure working, and I find with especially going out to thrift them, which is when a lot of people are finding them for like $60, $50, you don't know for sure if they work. Flea markets are a little bit better because the person who is selling them at that particular stand is able to tell you whether or not that camera is working, but even sometimes they don't know. Mine also costs more because it came with a bundle. So I got everything that I needed to be able to work the camera, including chargers, SD cards, the cord that connects to my MacBook so that I can transfer footage. And I really wanted to hit the ground running once I received my camera in the mail. I didn't want to have to hunt for different supplies or different cords. I really just wanted to be able to incorporate the footage into my YouTube videos as fast as possible. So that's why I went with a bundle. And if you are looking for that same convenience, I would also say try to find a bundle on eBay specifically. Depop also has them, but I think generally on Depop, when you're selling like kind of trendy, like vintagey items, they can kind of inflate the prices. I feel like on eBay, people are still like aware that it's an old camera. In my bundle, it came with the camera's charger, these SD cards that I can use for extra storage if I need it. I actually haven't had to use them yet because the camera does have internal storage. I got an extra battery pack as well. And then I also got this cord, which I use to plug it into my MacBook. So one side is USB. And then the other, I'll write down the model of this cord and put it in the description and on screen. And then if I wanted to use the SD card for storage, I would literally just open it and put it in like this, in here on the bottom, close it up, and then the footage will go onto the card, and I can connect this to my MacBook using an SD reader. So now it's time for the footage test. This is my vlogging camera, and then on the side is how the Sony handycam looks. As you can see, the colors are a little bit more muted. It's a little bit more grainy. It's less bright. And then for the sound, this is the sound on my microphone. Sound test, 1 2 3 1 2 3. And then this is how the sound is on the Sony handycam. For an old camera, I think the sound is pretty good, and the parts of it that aren't so great only add, I feel like, to the effect of the camera. So overall, I really like the camera. I really like how they can kind of elevate my vlogs and add a more nostalgic feel. And I do really like taking pictures, but I sometimes feel like when I take pictures on my phone, things kind of just get lost in my camera roll because there are so many pictures in there. I love this for recording my travels, my time with family and friends, and just special occasions and holidays. It just makes my memories feel more simple, more beautiful, and more meaningful. And overall, it just reminds me of a simpler time. Let me know if you have any questions about this camera or anything else you want to know about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!